Hello guys, welcome back to Custom Gamer. My name is Daz, and I wanted to do a short video just to talk about update 8 for Warframe, which just released last night. And the reason is because I got a void key today in my daily login reward. These void keys are new with update 8, and basically they provide one-time access to a special new area using a new tile set, which you can see here. Which is the Orokin, I suppose, hidden Orokin base. And these, you can buy keys in the store, or you can get them as like random drops. You may be able to get them inside the levels as well, I'm not sure. But I thought I'd record this as should be quite interesting to some people. Now these Orokin bases give you special rewards when you complete them. I got a Latron Prime barrel, so I'm guessing there are other components to make a Latron Prime that I need to collect from these areas. There's probably all sorts of guns and Warframe parts that you can get to make special versions of Warframes and weapons, I'm guessing.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're on this vessel.
So these levels tend to be very kind of trap orientated. There's lots of like pressure plates on the floors and kind of rotating death lasers and all this kind of stuff. As you can see here, these giant spheres I just walked past are kind of giant thumper things. If you played Half-Life 2, it probably looks very familiar. Yeah, here you go. There's kind of pressure plates on the floors like this that activate traps and laser gates and all this kind of stuff. And the enemies in these levels are kind of repurposed enemies from the original levels that kind of have Orokin parts bolted onto them. You see here they're called Corrupted. And you get kind of Grineer and Corpus enemies all kind of mixed together in this new tile set. I haven't seen any completely original new enemies. They all seem to be kind of basically reskins of existing enemies, which I was a little bit disappointed about, honestly. I was hoping for some kind of perhaps big boss at the end or something, but didn't see it, at least in this tile set. This tile set I'm running now is, the key I used was a Orokin Tower key, and there are lots of slots in your inventory for all kinds of different keys, so who knows, perhaps on different keys you get different enemy types and tile sets. I have no idea how it works yet. Again, this is the first time I've seen it, so yeah. But I've got to say, the enemy variety, yeah, a little bit disappointed there. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting than just reskins, but hey ho. In update 8, there's another new kind of standard tile set. There's the Grineer Galleon. So I always thought it was a bit odd that there was Grineer enemies all over the Corpus spaceship level. There's obviously because that was the only tile set they had at the time, so now the Grineer have got their own spaceship tile set, which is pretty cool. It's kind of themed around a sort of spaceship submarine style, kind of visual style. I've seen it a couple of times playing through, and it looks pretty nice. Lots of like pipes on the walls and gears and kind of engine rooms with kind of flickering lights and everything. It looks really good. Nice and spacious as well. Which the Corpus base kind of was very kind of enclosed, lots of small corridors and things like that, but the Grineer Galleon's a lot more open. This update also brought a lot of new clan features, so you can actually build your own clan dojo now. This dojo uses the same tile sets as the kind of randomly generated maps, except you can actually choose where to place various rooms and corridors and doors. And the way it works is you and your clan can zone into the kind of, I guess, the base dojo that you get once you buy it. And then you can kind of choose exits to the room and place corridors and rooms of your choosing down. And then the members of your clan have to donate resources to actually build that room, and it's kind of a, you know, it's a communal process, so there's a lot of resources required. And all your clanmates can just go in there and donate various amount of resources until the room is complete. And these rooms, there's a fighting arena where you and your friends can kind of PvP against each other. You can also build all kinds of research and construction rooms, which are really important because they let you research and build special advanced weapons which aren't available anywhere else in the game, I believe. So Basically you can gain access to things like the Corpus laser weapons. I heard rumours of a Grineer rocket launcher, which sounds awesome. And another rumour of something like a infested biological weapon. No idea what that is. Again, I haven't seen any of this stuff yet, because I'm not actually in a clan. I'll get onto that in a minute. Of course, all these rooms take time to construct, and you can pay platinum to speed up that process. Don't actually have to pay any platinum at all, so don't freak out. It's just to speed up the process, that's all it is. Now what you notice here, you've got these kind of pits of what look like bubbling water, but it's actually kind of freezing liquid of some sort. So don't stand in that stuff, because it'll slow down. These are typically used in conjunction with the laser traps, so if you get caught in a slowing field like that, you're probably going to have a bad time. In this particular tile I'm in now, you can actually you're kind of running a wall jump off this pillar here that you can see to get past this trap, which is quite handy, like so. Pro tip. I'm sure there's all kinds of other things that I've missed here. I didn't find any secret areas on this run through. They probably are around, just haven't spotted any yet. So here's the final room here where you have to pick up the Orokin artifact and get to the exit. So let us do that. I kind of want to spend the rest of this video talking about the difficulty of Warframe, or rather should I say the lack of. I mean, I basically play this game entirely solo. I really don't enjoy the coop play in this game at all. I think it's spammy, the enemies die before you can really get any kind of gameplay out of them. And I don't think the Warframes played together particularly well. So I generally stick to solo play. I find it to be the most interesting and tactical out of all the game modes, because you basically have to deal with everything yourself, and kind of positioning matters a lot more. I find that in coop, with 4 Warframes running around, you can just kind of run into a room and just blindly spam your weapons and everything will die in a couple of seconds flat. I really don't find that kind of gameplay interesting. There are a couple of exceptions, like things like the endless defense. When you get onto really high wave numbers, that can get really challenging. But again, that's an exception to the rule, really. Now, with all that said, it's becoming pretty clear that Digital Extremes really want people to play coop mode and join clans in this game. Both of which I have absolutely no interest in, which kind of sucks, because it means I'm going to miss out on all these amazing new weapons they've put in. I mean, with that said, Warframe is probably the game I play the most right now. I mean, it probably sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but I love the game. It's so much fun. I just find it really unsatisfying once you've kind of got to a max level Warframe with the max level weapons. I mean, even like difficulty 5 missions are just, it's absolutely no challenge whatsoever. I really like them to add like another 5 difficulty levels, so you know, you can get like a difficulty 10 or something. Maybe it's just a case of, you know, the max level potatoed Warframe and weapons are just way too powerful as it is right now, and it just overpowers all the enemies in the game. That's another possibility, I guess. But yeah, I think just more difficulty levels would really help to spice up the endgame a little bit. Okay, this was Warframe Update 8. You can check it out at warframe.com, it's free to play. See you next time.